take a look at this picture. Now, I want you to close your eyes and take a deep breath. Can you smell the fresh air? Or can you imagine it? It is no doubt that trees are an amazing creation, and they do so much for us. Notice what Shraddha Buddha said on May 20th, 2022. Throughout centuries, their majestic aesthetic has seized our curiosity and managed to bring us solace. Trees bring us many healing benefits, as well as help to remove the greenhouse gases from the air and prevent water pollution. But the rate at which we are losing trees is alarming, which is why today I want to talk about the extent of deforestation, the problems and effects of deforestation, as well as talk about some solutions to the problem. So first we're going to talk about the problem. When you think of Georgia, you may think of Georgia as having a lot of trees. But notice what Stephanie Stokes wrote on May 10th, 2018. She said, "A report from the U.S. Forest Service found Georgia lost an average of 18,000 acres of urban tree coverage per year, more than any other state. Even when you compare that to Georgia's overall tree cover, in terms of percentage of tree loss, the state ranks third." Well, what does this mean? Clearly, we're losing a lot of trees. And on September 21st, 2021, the Human League said, "Deforestation threatens our environment, impacts human lives, and kills millions of animals every year." So trees, they help to fight climate change. They take carbon dioxide from the air, which we can't breathe, and turn it into oxygen, which we can breathe. As we cut down trees, it's going to leave these gases in the air, which are dangerous for us and not leave as much oxygen for us. And then another thing that trees do is they provide homes for the animals that live there, and it provides them safety and food. But as the trees are cut down, these animals are going to lose their home, they won't feel protected, and then that eventually causes them to move into our areas to look for food and shelter. So that's just some of the problems of deforestation. Is it results in more gases in our air, as well as takes away the animals' habitats. So what causes deforestation? Well, one of the problems is development. Every time a new construction project starts, they're going to have to clear away trees to make room for it. And these may not seem like a lot, but these numbers are going to stack up with each construction project that happens. Notice what Gloria Tatum said on December 6, 2020, when talking about some of the trees that have been removed recently in Atlanta. She said, 40 white oak trees were removed in Kirkwood for townhomes, 800 trees were clear-cut in the Peachtree Hills neighborhood for townhomes and an assisted living and skilled nursing home, and 200 trees destroyed at Horizon School in Lake Claire for more homes. That is over 1,000 trees, and not all of them are being replaced. So we can see how construction is really causing us to lose a lot of trees because of just how many projects are going on. But another cause of deforestation is fire. Now, according to Eric Evans on March 24th, 2022, Georgia averages almost 3,500 wildfires a year. And then he goes on to admonish us to be careful when we're burning things so they don't get out of control. Now, this may not seem like a lot of fires, but when these fires get out of control, they can easily burn down thousands of acres of forest, and it can take days to put these fires out, which means that we're losing a lot of trees, and those are also not going to be replaced so easily. So we've talked about some of the causes of deforestation being development and forest fires. But what can we do to fix it? Well, I want to first draw your attention to a chart, and this is from the globalforestwatch.org, and it's going to show the net forest change from 2000 to 2020. So when you look at the chart here, we see that Georgia, we have lost 1.13 mega hectares of forest. Now that's the purple color. But we've only gained 894 kilohectares of forest, which means that for every tree we lose, not all of them are being replaced. So what can we do? Well, on March 16th, 2018, Sarah Slavikova said, "The most straightforward personal strategy to fight against deforestation is to plant a tree." Now that may seem just simple, plant a tree, but this is really beneficial because as you plant trees, then that's going to give more trees that can start to help us to take those gases from the air and turn them into oxygen. But that's not enough, because these baby trees that are being planted aren't going to do the same that these big, already grown trees are doing for us now. So our other solution on earthhava.com on December 6, 2022 is to adopt ecoforestry, because this allows the cut down and transport of selective trees while ensuring the safety of the forest. So what is this talking about? Well, ecoforestry acknowledges that sometimes trees are going to have to come down, whether that be for a construction project or it be for the paper products that we use. Trees have to come down, but it focuses on only cutting down what needs to come down and leaving the rest be so they can continue to help clean our air and provide the homes and everything else that they do for us. So 2 of our solutions: plant a tree and to rethink our construction projects. So we have discussed how widespread deforestation is and the effects that it has on our planet. We've also talked about 2 of the causes of it, and we've also talked about some solutions. Now, I want you to look one more time at this picture. I think we can all agree that there is nothing better than a breath of fresh air. And so we need to thank our trees for that, for the work they do. So thank you, trees, for helping us to breathe. So now let's do our part to protect the trees and help them to do their important job.